Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. We're going back to the old ways and the old days of doing stuff. It's, not quite. That's the old way of doing it. What's up? No.
Come on. Where's your sense of adventure?
It's done. I gotta restart my computer and everything already kind of sucks. So
Why?
please just leave.
You're grumpy.
Yeah.
Where's the bird's nest?
Huh?
Where are the bird's nests?
They're in a box
Thank you.
somewhere.
No, not somewhere.
I'll get them to you later. It's alright.
No, I got it. Are they all fixed?
Yeah. They're all fixed.
Wow, nice job.
Thank you.
You need to do it.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Steve. It's good.
Alright. We're leaving at 10 o'clock. 16 minutes. Get stuff cleaned up.
It only takes a moment to be a hero. It only takes a few moments out of every day. That's what counts, Wade. I don't wake up in the morning and put on my hero pants. No, everything is good, Steve. Everything is good. It's going pretty great. We're doing the phone this week because what's a darn shame, I tell you what. Is my computer's camera wouldn't work because my computer needed to be updated. Which is just a true shame. Man. Is this part of the 1A? Yeah, because these are both 2B pieces. Cutting out this pattern. Right. That's what I want to do. Because, I mean, the screen is already completely cracked. I mean, it's already destroyed. It's long gone enough that I really should just kill it. Just end it. End its suffering. Make it swift. I think these are our patterns. We're going to make a dome. Like a dome kind of helmet thing. I think I'm actually just going to use a bunch of these. A bunch of these for the dome. Just a bunch of these ones because it needs to fit on my head. So I think that's what we're going to do. We can grab some foam to make our dome and we'll be right back. This is what we got. Tap to invite a friend or a viewer. No, I don't want to invite anybody. Like, there's too many people. I mean, hey, if you're bringing the ammo, then I'll shoot anything. I mean, like, it's fine. And if you're paying for ammo, I'm down for that. I'm live right now. Y'all gotta leave. I'm doing live again. All right. Make sure you're all quiet. Please, everybody be quiet. There we go. So this is it. So we got. This is all the foam bits we need. We're gonna do Sharpie. I need to cut the little lines here, the little registration marks in the foam. There's little triangles. I need to get those cut out. That way I can line them up right. Oh, this is really tedious. Part of it though. Yeah, I do. So I'm making the Mark I Iron Man armor. I've been making it for over a year now, but now I'm finally getting to the helmet. So I know I've got a photo album on my computer that has all the pictures of it, and I've got a photo album on my phone, but I can't show you a picture in real life right now. But yeah, making the Iron Man Mark 1 armor from the first Iron Man movie, and we're gonna see how that works. Yeah, this I was honestly like, I don't know how to make a helmet. When am I ever gonna get around to making the helmet? And then I found a pattern. That should be pretty easy to make the helmet out of, actually. So I'm excited. What I normally do is I buy an action figure of whatever I'm making, and that way I can double check how it looks while I'm doing it. Yeah, I've been working on it for a year, but it's been really off and on. Like, I haven't been putting a year's worth of work into it. So I started last year at around January. My favorite Mark is the Mark 1. I love the look of it, but what a better question is my second favorite Mark, and that's the Mark 42, I think. I actually have a little figure of it. The Mark 40. Just the Mark 40. The Mark 40 is my favorite armor from Iron Man 3. It's called the Shotgun, and shotguns are my favorite type of firearm. And this armor is just stupid fast, and that's why I really like it. So that would be my favorite Mark from the movie. I also really like the Igor armor. The Igor armor is also an awesome Iron Man armor. So yeah, those would be my favorite ones. I like the bulkier Iron Man suits, because he always tries to make it smoother and more like lean and everything, and that's not how I like my armor, being all smooth and stuff like that. I like it to look just bulky and stupid and big and dumb, which is why actually I like War Machine more than Iron Man, but I like the Mark 1 armor look more than War Machine. And if I would cosplay War Machine and then I take off my helmet, they'd be like, there's a white dude under here, what is he doing? So yeah. So after I'm done with my costumes, when I finish them up, I put them in storage, and then I want to, if I ever want to wear them again, I go ahead and just wear them again. So I put them in storage as nice as I can. What I want to do is whenever I get enough space, I want to have a bunch of mannequins, and I just want to put my costumes on every mannequin that I have. So like the Iron Man armor, I'm not going to keep it in a box somewhere. It's going to look too cool. So I'm going to make a stand for the Iron Man armor. So that way, when I'm actually done with it and I don't want to wear it anymore, I'm just going to put it on the stand, and then it's a giant statue of the Mark 1, you know? So that's what I want to do with it. But for right now, I have a coat rack over there I just built, and that's what I keep all my clothes on. So like my Star-Lord, my Soldier 76 jacket, a pair of overalls, my trench coat, all that stuff's over there. But all of my like big props and stuff are in cardboard boxes with the rest of the suit. Like any armor parts are in the rest of the suit. So yeah, but no, the goal is totally to have like a museum of costumes and make it look really cool. Yeah, I guess the Igor armor isn't that great, but I liked the look. It's different than all the other ones. It's blue, it's not red, and it's just big compared to all the other ones in the Mark 1. And there were quite a bit of gray armors in Iron Man 3. So yeah, thank you, Josh, for agreeing. Really appreciate that. Once I am done cutting these out, we can actually cut into some foam. I feel like a lot of live streams are just me getting the pattern ready, and then by the time we finally get the pattern ready... Alright, see you, Steve. Love you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate that, my man. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. So, like, actually, my dream is to make a museum. So, if you've ever seen this part of my area, it's all Captain America. I have now over 360-something unique pieces of Captain America memorabilia. And that includes a signed picture of Reb Brown, who was once Captain America. So, a signed picture of him. And then a Stan Lee autographed Captain America comic book. So what I want to do sometime in the future is actually, hopefully, if I sink enough money into it, get the world's largest Captain America collection, and then make a museum. And it's like, this is the world's largest Captain America collection, but also a bunch of cosplays, you know, like, just, if I make the Mark 1, it's going to be a really cool just piece to just have, just standing around. It's going to look awesome. It'll be great for a man cave whenever I finish it. We finished both the pattern pieces, so now we're going to start putting them onto foam. Yeah. We're just going to start with number 1 here. Do it like that. See if we can make the camera see what we're doing. There we go. And we can still see me all right? All right, sweet. I love it. There it is. It has been about 3 weeks since I've made anything, and almost a month since I've been in the prop shop, and that is no good. No good at all. All right, see you, Josh. Have a good one. Pizza's great. Finish throwing these pieces up on the foam. So right now, like I said, I cut out the pattern, and now we are translating the pattern onto foam, and we are making a helmet completely out of foam, not using a base of anything for the helmet. That is the first pattern. Thank you, on April. I really like the haircut, too. I had way too much hair, and it needed to go, and, like, it was a lot. It's about getting a haircut. Almost got a headache from not getting a haircut. Make sure the sharpening stone is ready. All right. So now my computer finally updated. I need to check how long we've been live. Oh, wow, we've only been live for 12 minutes? That's awesome. I thought I was not going to get this done tonight, but I probably will, actually. Which is great. All right. What's up, Uncle Ryan? How you doing? I see you're opening another branch. Not a branch, but another store. Sorry if that's too bright. I have to make it that bright so I can see it well. Nerd, you're the nerd. Nice, got it. Nothing much, bro. I actually, because I thought I was gonna be able to go to Nebraska. What a sick roast. Hi, Desi. All right, so that's one piece. When I thought I was going to go to Nebraska, I actually started watching as much of My Hero Academia as I could because I needed to catch up. But then they said, you're not going to Nebraska. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then I'm not going to because I don't want to watch all that stuff and then not be able to talk to Devin about it. Like, the entire purpose I was watching is so I could make conversation with Devin. I'm like, well, I'll get to it, but now I'm not going to rush it. So that and not being able to actually play really sucked. I wanted to play so bad, but congrats to... Right, no, it is. It's stupid good, but it's not dubbed on Hulu yet, and I'm not about to watch no subtitles, you know what I'm saying? This piece is too small. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for it to get dubbed. I could watch it on like a different, not so super legal platform, but not going to. And I'm not going to buy no DVDs. They're too expensive. I already paid for Hulu. It should get dubbed on Hulu in about a month for season 3. I don't know when season 4 is coming out. I can't wait for the movie. The movie looks really sweet. Looks like fun. Super excited. There it is. Hi, Desi. Hey. All right. Place those right there. This is the second piece, and then I'm going to try putting these pieces together and see how well they do. The knife is so sharp, I don't have to sand anything, which is really awesome. Stupid sharp knives are the best. And I'm going to see how many of these pieces it's going to take to make the helmet. Nice. So that means Simeon won, right? Yeah, Simeon. I thought he won. So that means like Lucas or Isaac have been winning Omaha States for the past couple of years. Is that what I'm hearing? I think Lucas won Omaha last year. Is that right? I do not have a great memory. But yeah, no, seriously, rep up. Like, I feel like it's weird when an outsider wins your state. You just kind of get like, oh, how dare they? So, yeah. It's definitely good to like finally take like it's our state championship goes for whoever. I had to buy a state map because I almost beat Kevin. It was like seriously that close, and before time was called. Or Kansas? Oh, is KS is that Edward? I guess. I have no idea where Edward's from. I'm a bad stalker / HeroClix player. I don't know where Edward Shelton's from. Who from Kansas would be taking first? Edward. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Cool. So it was Edward. My hunch was right. Pretty excited about that, man. Gosh, if I would have been a little faster on my turns, I pretty much would have beat Kevin. Actually, we would have had 5 more minutes, but that's whatever. It's in the past. I'm just excited for the winner, WKO. Edward and his Kansas City guys. So that's... I don't know who else comes from Kansas City. Is that just him and Seth? Is that all who comes from Kansas? Or is there someone else? Again, I've only been to like 1 event down in Omaha. Okay, 2 events. 2 events. The first one I was not really paying attention to because it was my birthday and I was like, I just want to lose. Yeah, I did. I did get the map. I paid a dude $50 for it. I'm really salty that I had to pay $50, but it's a good deal for that map, but I'm just salty that I almost got top 4. And then sometimes Josh, not sure how many of those guys make. Yeah, I don't. By Jacob, you mean Jacob Marcus? Then yeah, I know him. If he's from there, I thought he was from South Dakota. I don't know. I don't know anything about anybody, to be honest. I don't pay attention as much as I should. But no, I did get a map, and I don't remember what state it was from, but he was actually the state champion. Like, it's going to be that state's map. So I'm going to own, like, the state map for, I don't know, Idaho or something. I don't know where he's from, but he said, so you're going to get a special map because I actually got first. I'm like, oh, cool. So I paid $50 for a state champions map, and I want to see if I can trade Isaac for South Dakota's. Yeah, it's going to have, not champion, it's going to have champion on it. Oh yeah, it's worth way more than $50, but like, I don't want to spend $50 on a map. I'm going to complain about it because I'm only going to use it in ROC events, and I only play states, and that's it. So, but next year, I'm only going to play that map at states, and I'm going to try to make it Omaha States too. It definitely is worth more than $50. It totally is. But I'm angry because I almost won it for $20. That's my thinking. Like, I almost had it for 20, but I'll pay 50 if I have to. He was like, "You want to pay 70?" I'm like, "Nah, no." And then Kevin was selling his for 60, and I was like, "I'll take it for 60 because it's not 70." And then the guy came back again. He's like, "Hey, would you take it for 50? I'm in kind of a bind." I'm like, "Oh, awesome." I really do like the ROC maps, but I never find the chance. I haven't seen that map though. The Thanos planet. Is that Titan then? You might have to link me that or something because I'll just check the ROC store, I guess. But I never. I've only played on for an ROC map. I've played on the Logan map, and then the Maze map, which is pretty cool. All right, so this is the one with these is 2, and this one's 1. Oh, we're all doing really good on April. We are doing great. Dara is getting ready for school this fall. So is Brody, actually. They're both getting ready for school. Mom's doing great. We are having a lot of family over, which is fun. We have... Nice. I'll click on that link once we are done. Thank you so much for getting me the link. The internet has made me really lazy because now I'm like, just send me a link. I don't want to type things into Google. So I really appreciate that, my man. I gotta check out that Chip Lab thing. I should put this down for this. So yeah, no, we're all doing really good. The family's doing great. I'm killing more projects. I'm trying to go to more tournaments. Like that's my goals are going pretty well. We are in the play, and that's been going great. I don't know how well anyone can hear me. But this stuff will kill brain cells, so I gotta be careful. Alright, cool. I didn't know how well I could talk in this and not sound super weird. Alright. That's done. Oh, nice. So yeah, whenever that map comes in the mail, I'm really excited to figure out what state it was. And I'm like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Yeah, it's doing good. So no, everybody in the family is doing great. We're all having tons of fun. My crazy weekend, my adventure this weekend was trying to get all of the safety first. That's right. That wasn't really Grandpa's motto. It was like safety if I can remember it though, because I never remember getting safety goggles my entire life. But yeah, no, safety first. I actually have been doing good at the safety first thing. I've got a face shield. I've got the respirator. It took me about 2 years before I was like, $40 for a respirator, so much money, but also I don't want to inhale fumes. So yeah, got the respirator, which is pretty cool. Then, what other safety things do I have? I've got safety goggles, I guess. That's about it. And gloves. Gloves is important. We're not doing anything that needs gloves right now, so that's cool. Yeah, no. Safety first. Always. Always with the safety first. Because I'm the safest person I know. Totally not. Never, ever am I ever. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. If you're wondering why I'm not doing anything right now, it's because I'm waiting for these two to dry. But actually, I'm going to cut out another one of these pieces. See, that's right. He probably doesn't. He might have a pair somebody else bought him, and that would be probably it. There they are. These are the pins. Okay. Cut out another one of these pieces. Switch the piece around. Here we go. Second side. All right, sweet. Second little foam pattern thing is out. We need these guys over there drying. Gotta go slow with that knife. I need to throw on the light so that way I can see the lines really clear. There's no shadows. We're not cutting as clean on this one. We're gonna have to sand this one down a little bit, because the knife is getting dull. But it's sharp enough to cut, which means we're gonna go for it, even if we have to sand. The project is the helmet for the Mark I armor. So we actually have literally everything else built, not put together or painted, but just everything else built. We're finally getting down to the helmet, and it stumped me for a really long time because I'm like, oh, I know a helmet pattern is just a bowl, and then two, yeah, sharpen the knife, sharpen the knife, sharpen the knife. I got a thing. So yeah, the helmet it's a whetstone. So this looks really gross, but it is a whetstone. It's activated by like spit or water. But no, so I finally found Evil Ted's like patterns for a free dome, like a free dome pattern. I'm like, oh sweet, I don't have to pay. So yeah. After months of procrastination and actually working on different projects, I was busy. Fair enough. No, hopefully, this is done by. I almost said SuperCon. No, it's not going to be done by SuperCon. No way in hell is it going to be done by SuperCon. It might be done by NebraskaCon. That's what we're shooting for. Nice and sharp now. Got to see if these two pieces are tacky. About. They're almost there. They want to be there, but they aren't quite there yet. Cocoa Keys shut down. Cocoa Keys. Right, so yeah, bowls. Using bowls and stuff. That actually is a good idea. But I guess I'm too lazy. And I was just scrolling through. Like, oh, Evil Ted has patterns. Dope. It was the water park area. Oh, the Nebcon Hotel. Okay. I never go to the water parks. I'm not a water person. I'm not really a swimming person. I never liked swimming. I don't know why. I'm like, swimming. I never actually stayed at the hotel in Nebcon, but I think that lounge pool area went with it. Oh, really? That was actually a neat little spot. So that kind of sucks. That sucks. I already made another piece. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm just waiting for these to dry to see how they stick together. The best part is I don't have to do an amazing job of sanding this Iron Man helmet because it's scrap metal anyways, so if it gets any nicks in it, that's just accuracy. That's why I went with that. I didn't know if they talked about having Nebcon in a different hotel this year or if it was going to be in the same hotel, but either one is fine with me. Actually, I haven't actually been paying that much attention to NebraskaCon news, so I have no idea what's going on, like, at all. I'm just gonna smear off some of the wet stuff because, like, the rest of it's perfectly tacky and dry, but there's some little wet bits on it. Are these the right sides? These are the right sides, so it's like this. Yeah. Nice. Same hotel. I love it when I can slowly see them all match up. That's what it's all about. No, we about didn't match those ones up quite right. So basically what I'm saying, Devin, is if you guys don't make Omaha WKO over Nebraska again like you did last year, you can save me a trip and I can go twice, or I can just go once and miss Saturday and potentially the cosplay competition. So please don't have it on the same day as NebraskaCon. If you guys would do that for me. That sounds so selfish. Hey, I like it. I like it. That'll make a helmet in no time. Dope. Little banana boat looking right now. I made a boat. You don't have to completely change everything for me. I'm just saying, if it's the same weekend as NebraskaCon, I'm just not going to be able to go to the tournament. And I love you guys. I love you guys so much. But I also love people that do the cosplay and the conventions. So, you know, I love everybody. That's cool. That's cool. Look at that. We made a helmet. We made a little hat. Is that actually the size of my head? It's not quite, but that's okay. Because I just need a dome. I just need a dome piece. It just got to be a dome. That's it. We're going to hand sand this really quick. Is the Dremel on a sanding head? It is on a sanding head. That's what I like to see. It's going to get a little loud for a second while we sand down this piece. But then it'll be fine. Or the Dremel's not plugged in, so that's cool. That's what I expected. Ugh! This is what I get for not doing anything for like ever. Alright, awesome. So then there's that piece. And so this goes to, let's double check it. I gotta look at these patterns. I should have drew on the foam. That's B. So then that's A. Alright, see you, Jake, man. Have a good one. Bye. Alright, back to contact cement. We're only 30 minutes in, and we're just contact cementing away. I'm like 90% sure this is the B side. This is the B side, actually. Nice. So, this side really doesn't look like it works with that side, to be honest. I see what I did. I did a pattern wrong. Now I need to make it. Now I need to flip the banana boat inside out, so that way it sticks to both sides. Yep, flipped the pattern wrong. That sucks. So what side attaches to this side? The A side. I am so confused about how I made this pattern. I don't know which side to try to match up. I'm just going to go like this and make it as even as possible, and that's it. All right, let's do this again. Let's do the mask and all this garbage. Secret Wars is going to come out in September, right, Dev? Do you go by Dev? I don't know. Sounds weird. Anyways, Devin. I'm just going to say Devin. Secret Wars comes out in September, which means... I think it does. But even if it comes out in October, it should be legal for the WKO, which is cool. Nice. Now that is a set that I'm excited for. I can't wait. I'm stoked. It would literally be company suicide to not have Doctor Doom in that set. It would be so wrong. So I want there to be a solid counter for, like, teams that go all the way across the map. Not like a good counter, but just like figures that won't, I don't know, get absolutely destroyed right away by an across the map call in, which is kind of hard because, you know, whatever. It depends. It depends. So I really want, first off, I want the shifting focus Captain Americas to be good, because if they're good, like, they've not made a bad shifting focus figure at all. But if they make these Captain America shifting focuses, like, really good, they're going to be on my team. Just, like, that's it, like, period. If they make them just solid, they don't even have to be really good. They don't even have to be broken or cheesy. They just have to be solid figures, and I'm pretty much going to put them on my team. Okay, a little more than solid. Like, I would try to make a team. If I had the Punisher van, I would try to make the team with the shifting focus Punisher. So if I was a Punisher fan, I would actually do that. But shifting focus Captain America's, that's where it's going to be at. Or that steampunk Iron Man. I hope those are just really dumb. But the only pieces that are going to be dumb is going to be like God Doom when he's all white. So yeah, we got to see. We got to see. I want Doctor Doom to be in it too. If Doctor Doom's not in it, that's like the main villain of Secret Wars. So I don't know. People are weird, man. People are weird. We got like 20% battery on the phone left. This is like a really, really weird way to do it, because I prefer the other way on my computer, because it's not at an angle like this. It's at an angle like that, and it's much easier for me to do everything. Letting this stuff dry. That's all we can do. At least I got dice, though, from the WizKids ROC thing. At least I got dice. I actually got the Sinestro. I was actually pretty stoked about this. I got the Sinestro. That was actually pretty cool. I think he's a really good Colossal, because he has Perplex, and he stops you from making an attack, which isn't really great, like, beginning of the turn. So maybe him and Foggy would be good together, since I don't know if it was Foggy or if it's J. Jonah Jameson, but one of them takes away power actions. So, like, if you can't attack and you can't do power actions, then that's pretty solid, you know. But, like, you had to Colossal Retaliate to make that go off, so they would have already had to have attacked. And for teams like Samcap or whatever who aren't attacking, they're just calling in somebody else, it can be a problem. But teams that have a main attacker or whatever, that's pretty good. But again, they can just call somebody in if they can't attack, and then whatever. Doesn't matter. So, that's weird. But he has 10 range, so he can be like a Colossal sniper kind of thing. Like, he can just snipe other Colossals. I don't know. 25 points is a bit much, though. Tearing Perplex is good, though. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's all I got. I'm sorry, guys. That's all I got. Ooh, I actually threw that dice and it got a 6. I'm pretty happy with that. That's going on. That's a 6 right there. That's going on the montage. I want a new Red Skull. The Red Skull from the weird zombie storyline was really cool. So, people have already gotten the ID cards. Is there a Days of Future Past set? I'm still really uncertain about this. Is there a actual Days of Future Past set that we are pulling figures from? I'm really curious. Like, is there actually a Days of Future Past sealed set, or is it just like ID cards and then Sentinel at the end? I'm really. That was never clear to me for some reason. I don't know why. It's just weird. Because if it's constructed the entire time, I would be okay with that. But prefer sealed. Prefer sealed, because that'd be more thematic. I'm trying to sell, like, just a ton of stuff. I literally gave Cool Stuff Inc. like 400 like hero clicks, and like the majority of them were in bulk, but enough of them weren't in bulk for me to actually make money. So like hundreds of them were in bulk, and they only do 5 cents for a bulk piece. So I gave them like $20 of bulk hero clicks, and then I made about $70 on non-bulk. I actually went through, so every figure that was worth 10 cents or more, I was just like click, 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 that's non-bulk. And then I threw that in a pile. So I actually made a little bit of money. I'm pretty happy. I made $90 and I gave them like 400 hero clicks. So yeah. I know I could probably sell bulk to another player for like 25 cents a hero click, but that would require a lot more work. Cool Stuff was just gonna take it. They approved the buy order almost right away. This is tacky enough to go. Alright, here we go. Come on, my honey. Come on, my baby. Come on, my bird's my girl. I don't like the way this is looking now. Looking really small. Did not quite make it all the way across with this guy. Alrighty then, I think, since those are all the pieces we have, I'm going to flip it inside out, so the other side gets it. Yeah, once we make this, we're actually just going to add, we're probably going to cut it in half, and then we're just going to add stuff to it, and that's what we're going to do. So yeah, that is our little turtle helmet we made, a little bowl. We have now a bowl. Went from being a boat to a bowl. Please, sir, can I have some more? That's it. That's all we got. So how long have we been going for? About 40 minutes? 45 minutes. So I would say that's good enough to call it there, because I'm tired. You're tired. I'm not doing anything. So, right. Finish the rest of this up. That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. Go home. Go home. Go. Go. No. I'm going to say thank you so much, everybody, for coming down. It was great. That's it. Yeah, I cannot even physically think of words. You know, I can just throw out some compliment. I mean, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that's it. This is why I don't do YouTube, Devin, because I would just mumble forever. A podcast, I write out everything I'm gonna say. I don't write out everything I'm gonna say. I write out guidelines, everything we're gonna do that episode, and we just get it done. We don't have to try to make quality content. Whatever we do is quality content, but no. So anyways, that is it. That is the prop shop. It's good to be back. I wanted to just do it again after such a long time. Oh no, God, everything's falling. I wanted to bring the prop shop back for a really long time. I want to thank Devin for that. Move the hand right for that. That is awesome. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Thank you for coming to the prop shop, and everybody have a good one.